single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Stripped Finance. I hope y'all are doing well today. Today we are going to be talking about one of my favorites, and that is the house flipping market. So if you don't know what house flipping is, it's basically you buy a low value home or a fixer-upper, which is basically a home that has seen better days and it needs some TLC. And basically all it is you're going to take that, fix it up, add some renovations, make some property changes, and then sell it for a higher price. Now, I don't do it just because of the amount of money it takes to put into it. There are some people who make a very good living off of this. They get bank financing and all that. But I don't have the patience for that. However, not saying that it isn't a good way to make money, because it is. I know a lot of people who do very well with house flipping. There's actually this house just across the road over that way a little bit. Of course, y'all can't see where I'm pointing, so it doesn't matter, but still. Anyways, it had been in a fire a couple of years ago, and the inside was completely gone. However, the shell of the house, because it was red brick, was still really nice, and a lot of the windows were still intact. So basically, this man came in, bought it, put in, fixed the foundation, put in new floors, made a new floor plan for it, and actually turned it into a really pretty house, and then it sold for, I think, $175,000, I think. But either way, it was actually really pretty by the time it was done. So, house flipping. As I said, it's just the action of buying an old house, fixing it up, and then selling it for a higher price. Now, some people don't have the money, like myself. I make a lot of money, but I don't have the money for that. And I could go to the bank and get a loan. Now, I know that a lot of you know how bank loans work. And you could always use something as collateral if you don't have good enough credit. My credit sits in the, high 600s. So it's not that I don't have good enough credit for it. It's just that I don't want any more loans. I'm not a loan person. I'm a pay in cash kind of person. Which is good and bad all at the same time. Because when you pay in cash, there's no paper trail for you to go, hey, look, I'm trustworthy. No, I'd rather just pay for it and get it done with. So, basically all you would have to do is you would go to the bank. Tell them, this is the house that I want to buy, this is what I want to do to it, it'll make its value go from this to this, and this is how much I would like to sell it for. And if you get your loan, then what you do is you take that loan, you buy the house, hopefully you factored in what you're going to need to fix the house as well. Not just the price for paying for the house. And then you'd go to Home Depot, Lowe's, get a contractor, whatever you needed, fixed it up, updated all of the different fixtures in the house, renovated the bathrooms. Something that I absolutely love, if it's a 2-story house, if it has, if your laundry is on a bottom level, I love houses that have laundry chutes. It's weird, but it makes me so happy to be able to just throw clothes down a hole and not have to carry them. I know it's weird, but I like it. It's fun. So, once you got done with all of the fixing, then you would go to a real estate agent. And I wouldn't go to just one. I'd go to 2 or 3 different agencies, and I would talk to them, put it in multiple places. Because the point is you want to sell it for as high as possible. And in order to do that, if you make it to where there's a bidding war for it, you'll get more money that way, obviously. And hopefully, when you bought it, you would have thought ahead enough to look for a house in a good location. Make sure that it had curb appeal. Make sure that it was in a good school district. Because that actually means something. I was surprised to find that whenever I went looking to buy a home, because, you know, I needed a house, all that good stuff, the school district was a huge thing where I live. I had no idea. It was one of, like, the main selling points for the house that I bought. And although it wasn't a selling point for me, the lady who I outbid for my home, it was a selling point for her. But anyways, so, put it with multiple places. That way, if you have 3 or 4 real estate agents trying to sell this house, they all want to sell it because they want the commission, right? They want their little piece from selling the home for you. And then, you have what's called escrow. If you don't know what escrow is, basically it's like a trial period. They have 30 days in which to cancel the transaction of buying the house. So I know that people think, you know, once they sell it, it's done. And I'm just sitting here like, no, it's not. You still have your escrow period. The escrow period was the longest time for me because I can be rather paranoid, right? It's one of, like, my worst qualities. But anyways, so I sat there and I waited, and I waited, and I waited for an entire month to pass by. Thankfully, I have an amazing real estate agent. Her name is Gail. And she reminds me of my grandma. She's fabulous. But she made sure that everything was set up nicely. She made sure that I got the best price. We were able to talk the seller down just a little bit. So, and that's how I got my home. But that's pretty much all for today. So, I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hi guys, I'm your financial bartender. Thank you for making it this far in the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye!